Good evening and welcome to Moment of Truth on Adonai Radio. Today we will be talking about mental health, and it is very, very important because a healthy mind lives in a healthy body, right? So tonight we have myself, David Jigodi, and my co-host, Na, and we have a special guest for you. So over to you now to introduce yourself. I'm David Jigodi and I welcome you to the show. Next, Auntie Alberta now will tell you a little bit about today's show.
Hello, hi, my name is Alberta Sean. And of course, today is Moment of Truth. And we're going to be talking about mental health. And so we have our wonderful guest coming to you from Ghana, Mrs. Dora. Will you please tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we can go on with the program.
All right, thank you, Auntie Alberta. My name is Dora Ewa.
Thank you, Mrs.
Mental health worker known as Dora Ewa Foundation. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Dora. So today we are talking about mental health. What is mental health? Give us an overview, because in our community, we really don't do a lot when it comes to mental health. So will you tell us a little bit about mental health and what it means when we are talking about mental health?
Okay, thank you. Mental health is quite a broad topic to discuss. But when we talk about mental health, one key thing that I want the audience to pick out of our session this evening is that mental health issues affect everybody. Nobody is immune to mental health issues, and therefore there is a need for everybody to pay attention to his or her mental health. Mental health actually gives us the fundamentals we need. If we want to say somebody is healthy, then you should be sound psychologically. And the question is, what then is mental health? When we say somebody is mentally healthy, what we mean basically is that the person should be able to function at an optimal level such that they are able to go about their day-to-day activities without much of supervision or much support from other people. They should be able to go through the normal hazards of life, the usual challenges everybody goes through, and be able to manage or cope with it without being affected significantly. You should be able to contribute your quota to society. You must be fruitful. If you are a parent, you should be able to work and take care of your family. Okay. So when we talk about mental health, it does cut across so many facets of our lives. But the key thing is that you should be able to function at an optimal level, be able to do what is expected of you in society with minimal support from other people. In our world today, a number of people are, suffering from one form of mental health challenge or the other. I know that the commonest condition we can all talk about is depression. But beyond depression, it's actually in the whole continuum. A number of, conditions affect our young people. That's our children and adults as well. An issue that we cannot tie to one category of, let's say, an adult. It does affect everybody. Irrespective of your religious faith, you can equally suffer from a mental health condition if you do not take certain things quite seriously, when it comes to stress and other issues with the activity so that we can protect ourselves against some of these mental health challenges. So basically, that is the general.
Thank you so much for the overview when you're talking about mental health. I think one of our biggest concerns when it comes to mental health is what are signs and symptoms that we need to watch out for? When you talk about everybody needs to be aware of their mental health. So what are some of the signs that we need to watch out for when somebody said, they are experiencing some challenges that is affecting them mentally? Mm-hmm. Apart from depression, what are some of the signs that we need to watch out for?
Okay. So as I said earlier, when somebody is suffering from a mental health problem, they are not able to function as they ought to. Okay. In a nutshell, there is a disease suffering from. One cardinal symptom or the other may show up, but generally, if you happen to live in a household with somebody and suddenly they are showing signs of mental health condition, you realize that somebody who hitherto was very quiet out of the blue can become so talkative. And the reverse is also true. Somebody who used to be very talkative at a point from a become so quiet and withdrawn, they will not open up to other people. So you have to always examine them in reference to their pre-morbid personality. Again, sleeping pattern is affected. Whilst others may be sleeping too much or excessively, others may not be sleeping at all or may be sleeping too little. So somebody will tell you, when I go to bed, I sleep for just an hour or two. I wake up and the whole night, maybe I'm worried. I'm thinking about something. That's contamination. Sometimes there are changes in appetites. People may not feel like eating, or they may eat excessively. So whilst others may choose it's not an intent not to eat, but the appetite.
The appetite is just not there.
Virtually gone. That should be looked out for. Again. Come again.
Yes, I was saying, you mean the appetite is gone, like it's not their choice, they just cannot.
Can you come again, please?
Thank you so much, Mrs. Dora. So one of the things that